Casey Mize, not eligible to come off the IL until the end of the month, has pitched well for Toledo, hoping his aim is better than your typical Stormtrooper's aim. Allows 3 runs, raising his ERA to over 2.5, but does strike out 7 Cubs batters tonight. Bottom of the first, tied at 1. Hens load the bases for Ryan Valade. A liner hits the umpire. Now that's a dead ball. Everyone is safe. Bly Madrid scores. Toledo takes the lead. They'd add another in the first. Bottom of the second now. Madris back on base for Edis Leonard. Down the left field line, kicks around the corner. That allows Madris to score all the way from first. It's a 4-1 lead. Madris only Hens batter without a hit tonight, but he does score 2 runs. Cubs get a pair back in the 5th. Bottom of the 6th, Andrew Navigado splits the gap in left center. Riley Unruh hops on his land speeder, scores from first for the insurance run. This is the way. Toledo, after losing 5-3 the last 2 nights, wins 5-3. Our favorite Jedi Warrior and his Padawan, Matt Melzak and Brad Woznicki, join us from the Millennium Falcon.
All right, nice win tonight for the Mud Hens. Brad, it really felt good because of the fact they kind of turned the tables on Iowa. Those Iowa wins the last couple games, they've gotten out to the hot start. Now, they did get a run early, but the Mud Hens had that big bottom of the first that set them up for success tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. How important it was for the Mud Hens to get as most out of the first and second innings that they could, because we saw the way that Adrian Hauser settled in the rest of the way as the starter for the Iowa Cubs and Casey Mize. This was a matchup coming in here that we said, these 2 starters, we could be looking at both guys getting through 5 innings. Casey Mize nearly did, but yes, that early production for the Hens, you needed it, and ended up being a big difference in this game.
Yeah, Casey Mize, 4 2/3. He got his pitch count into the 70s. He kind of ran into that number. I think they would have loved to have seen him go 5 tonight, but he looks closer and closer to being ready. Probably one more rehab start if you kind of extrapolate when he could come off of the 60-day IL and the way his starts are going. Probably one more rehab start, we'll guess, in Worcester next week for him, and then he should be ready to rejoin the Tigers because that pitch count should be into the 80s, mid-80s. He could be back with them. And he looked sharp again tonight. 7 strikeouts. I know he gave up 3 runs, but 2 of them went in after he left the ballgame.
Yeah, at the end of the night, pitching was the story and why the Mud Hens came away victorious in this game, because you go to the top of the 8th, first couple batters reach base for the Iowa Cubs, and you get back-to-back strikeouts then for Ricky Vanasco, gets a line out to right to get out of that situation. Then you go to the 9th, Miguel Diaz, back-to-back singles, and then he bounces back with a couple of strikeouts and that ground out to end the ballgame. There was some drama in this one, but the Hens certainly needed it.
Yeah, pressure innings, but the Mud Hens got it done pitching-wise, and they get the win tonight. It stems after losing 2 straight to Iowa. They get back in the win column. They got a chance tomorrow to even this series before they head out to Massachusetts.